Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and grab your needles and let's get ready to knit and chat. How has your day been? I just realized right when I was getting ready to push record that my t-shirt is on backwards. But guess what? I continue to push record because I have been wearing this t-shirt backwards all day. That's life. And one thing I wanted to do in creating this channel was to just be real. I've been on social media for many, many years, over 20 years, if not longer. And I've been doing live recordings for many, many years. And in the beginning, I used to spend so much time in the prep on making sure the hair was right, making sure I had a little lipstick on, and blah, blah, blah. Make sure the shirt was right. Make sure you don't wear the same outfit in every video. And it became so stressful, I dropped off and I quit recording. So now I'm back. And this time I decided to just leave it as it is, real life. So the topic today is going to be, it's okay to not be okay. I repeat, it's okay to not be okay. I think a lot of times, we feel guilty when we're sad, depressed, dejected, negative, not feeling it, emotionally spent. And I've felt it all during this COVID-19 situation. We'll call it the situation, the pandemic of 2020. I have felt it all. Feeling depressed, feeling like you don't really want to do anything, feel like you want to stay in your pajamas every day, all day. Don't take a shower. Don't brush your teeth. Especially when they're telling you to stay in and hide. Don't go out, only if you have to. Because there's a virus out there. And it's true, there is a virus out there. That some people survive and some people don't. I should say it this way, some people survive and a lot of people don't. So, yes, we have to be careful. Yes, they closed down our country. Yes, a lot of people have lost their jobs. Yes, this has been one terrible year. And if you listen to the news, you'd think that it was at the end of the world. And it might be. Who knows? But if you focus on the news, all you will hear is doom and gloom and negativity. What more can you do but be depressed? But it is okay to not be okay. I've had to learn that, and I've had to learn to tell myself that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay if I stay in my pajamas for 2 or 3 days in a row. It's okay if I don't go outside for 5 or 6 days in a row. It's okay if I don't feel like doing anything but sit in this recliner and knit, knit, knit. It's okay if I want to sleep all day. It's okay if I feel sad. It's okay if I feel like crying. It's okay if I feel like screaming. 2020, the year 2020 has thrown us a curveball that none of us saw coming. We're all going through it, and nobody gave us a handbook on how to handle a pandemic. And then let's throw in protest, riot, and looting, along with it being an election year. Who wouldn't be depressed? But at the end of the day, it's okay to not be okay. And I think the best thing we can do for ourselves is to admit. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to pretend. I've been on many Instagram videos, Periscope videos, YouTube videos where people broke down and cried. Um, they lost it. Those are the videos I like. That's real life. Real life is not being happy all the time and makeup perfect, hair perfect, life perfect, room perfect. Really, right now, this is the only place I have to do my video. I'm creating a space in my business office eventually to possibly do my videos, but I could let that hinder me from starting my YouTube video. The same thing, same at the same time, I could let the fact that I don't know what I'm doing, I really don't know how to edit, I'm still trying to figure out how to add music to the video. I could let all that just keep me from not even do my video. And a lot of times, stuff that we don't know will keep us and hinder us from doing that. But I enjoy watching everyone's videos, and I want to open up my channel, and I'm going to go for it. And I'll learn as I go. I'll figure it out. And no, I don't do much editing. It is what it is. Just like it's okay not to be okay, life goes on. If you're not careful, you'll make excuses for not doing it, what you really want to do. And before you know it, your time here on earth will be over and you have not accomplished anything that you wanted to do or what you were called to do or what you were sent here to do. So, one thing I have learned in the year 2020, the year of the pandemic, is to allow myself to not be okay and to feel the good, the bad, and the ugly, deal with it, and move on. I'm not going to feel guilty because no, this Christian here isn't always victorious. This Christian here doesn't always have something positive to say. This Christian here gets sad. I cry. I get angry. And the one thing I've had to learn during all this process is to allow myself to feel those feelings, be okay with those feelings, work through my feelings, and to move on. As they always say, and I know it sounds very cliche ish, that tomorrow is another day, but really, if you're blessed to wake up, tomorrow is another day. So, when things get rough, when I don't want to deal with things, I definitely do not turn on the news. I can go days without turning on the news. I definitely will not turn on the news. And I may just sit here all day and knit because this is where I find peace, This is where I can kind of gather my thoughts. Sometime while I'm knitting, this is where I pray. This is where I get my meditation in. Focusing on creating gets my mind off of all the negativism around me. And sometimes when I go out my door, I feel like it's so stressful to just go to the grocery store because you got to take your gloves, you got to take your hand sanitizer. I got to make sure I put on my mask. You got to be careful. Oh my God, I feel like I'm a ninja ducking and dodging this corona. That in itself will make you want to scream because all of a sudden, without my permission, life as I knew it ceased. And now I've had to learn to maneuver my way through this new life called COVID-19, Corona, protest, looting, an election year. That's enough to make anybody go crazy. But at the end of the day, we're not crazy. And it's okay to not be okay. And if somebody asks you how you're doing, it's okay to tell them horrible, terrible, not good. I've learned that being real and not suppressing those feelings and those emotions allow me to get through them quicker, and it allows me to move on. A lot of times when you suppress those emotions, it actually makes you sicker, makes you more sick. It makes you not get over that specific emotion. It seems to make it grow. When you suppress certain feelings and emotions, it's like putting wood on a fire. It intensifies. But when you allow yourself to feel and to move into that emotion and go through it, as comfortable as it may be, you tend to get over that emotion so much quicker when you just go with it. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to scream, scream. If you want to just throw the covers over your head and sleep for all day, do it. I've learned to master my emotions through walking. Maybe one of these times I'll take you walking with me and we'll chit chat as we walk. But in walking and getting outside with the fresh air, it allows me to kind of release. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And there's so much more I haven't shared with you. And I will eventually, about my life, about my battles. But for right now, remember, remember, my friends, all of you, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to admit it. It's okay to feel it. It's okay to go through it. The one thing that's not okay is to stay there. It's very important that you move through it and keep moving. So I don't think I said it in the beginning of this video, but go ahead and subscribe, like, and turn on your notifications. You know the drill. And tell me, how are you doing in the comment? How are you doing for real? If you're not doing good, say it. If you're doing fabulous, say it. If it's been hard, this has been hard. It's been hard, and it still is, because it's not over. It hasn't been finalized. We haven't been able to close the chapter. It keeps going on and on and on. So we've had to learn to live our lives, create a new reality alongside with this pandemic called Corona, aka COVID-19. Amazing. Did not see it coming. None of us saw it coming. but we still have to all go through it. So I'm going to end this broadcast for right now because my husband's actually asleep in the background. So if you hear some heavy breathing, that's him. Don't worry about it. It's reality. It's actually about 1:30, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to be doing what he's doing. But I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say bye. And always remember, it's okay not to be okay. So, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good evening, have a good night, have a good morning. And remember, grab those needles, create, relax, meditate, do what you need to do to stay mentally healthy. Bye.